like DJ said at the very end, and also Mike Mansfield, basically this coalition is open to everybody, and I would encourage everybody to participate. There are a number of things that we do, a number of things that we're involved in, and we're currently going into a new 5-year strategic plan. So some of the things that have taken place over the past 5 years since the last plan was developed, a few key things. We got funding established for the MSU, and so that part of it. Also, trike-specific endorsement and training for that. That's also been enacted. But there are a number of key things that we still need to address. Conspicuity issues, gear, also registration, licensing. We still have things that we're involved in as far as the pool of money that's still out there that is still supposed to be ours, but we currently don't have any access to it at the moment. So there are a number of key things that we need to address. Unfortunately, DJ actually covered most of the stuff that I had on my plate as far as things, traction, surface areas, there were a number of different things that he covered. So it kind of cuts mine a little bit short. Things that going through legislation that we're currently looking for at the 2017 year, thanks to Paul Landers, we're looking at the dead red light bill, trying to get that passed this time around. Possibly, lane filtering, reintroducing that, and also profiling issues, profiling legislation, so that we're just not singled out when we're on the road. So those are some of the key things that we're looking for, in this upcoming 5-year plan, and also, for this 2017 legislation period. So any of your involvement would greatly help. Some of the other things that are involved with this, we're enacting, different type of training, which we'll find out more tomorrow. But, trying to get more involvement through the clubs, through the various organizations. TxDOT's an excellent resource. TTI is very good. And just more involvement would be, great. Let's see what else I got. Also, as far as the outreach events for, Christie and, all those people, we actually have one this weekend up in Temple. So it's Ribs and Rods. So if you have an opportunity, I believe it runs till Sunday. Yeah. Okay, so it's straight up the road. So you might want to check it out. But they also have some that are, going through the rest of the year. Essentially, we've got the big one in Beaumont, September, I believe. But there are a number of them throughout the summer. So if you can be involved in that, they would greatly appreciate it. They like volunteers. So please volunteer your time if you're able to make it. Also, a couple other things. As far as MSU training, for the state, for MSF, please consider, if you know somebody that's got the time, please, we're going to run into a shortfall of instructors. So if you've got the chance, if you know somebody, or if you've got the time, please volunteer your time. Go ahead and get involved with training a future rider. The only thing that will essentially diminish our participation in this is if we don't have anybody to replenish. So I currently like to ride it, so as do everybody else in the room. So if we can sit there and keep that going, we can get this actually larger.